I'm Jim Collins with Traverse City Youth Football. It's one of the Y programs here in Grand Traverse County. At 9 years old, both my grandpa and father died within 4 months of each other. The YMCA and sports in general was a huge part of raising me and keeping me engaged and on the right path. And it's a great opportunity for me to be able to give back now to the people that helped raise me in this community. My son Ryan, I started coaching him when he was in 2nd grade, and he's now going into the 8th grade. It's just been a great opportunity to even learn from the kids and help them reach their goals.
Hi, I'm Ryan Collins, and I play basketball, football, and baseball. I don't know what I'd really be doing without sports. I've made a lot of friends. Like, some of my really good friends I met playing basketball and football. Well, I play at the Y because it's a great program and the coaches are really good. Most of the family time we spend is at the Y.
My name is Ruth Hallett, and I have been attending the YMCA for a little over a year. I began Enhanced Fitness shortly after I started the Y. I had lost 4 of my family members within 9 months. I was depressed. My lupus and my colitis had flared. I was weak. I had lost muscle, and somebody suggested this program, Enhanced Fitness. Enhanced Fitness encouraged me to get out of my home. I have met other people that I enjoy being with, and we're like a community. We encourage each other and say, wow, you're looking good. My granddaughter was so happy when I joined the Y because she said, you know, Nana, when you joined the Y, I was happy because you looked so bad, but I never knew you could look this good. So it really made me feel good. We're just a group together, and we're actually having a lot of fun doing it. There's a lot of teasing going on and just camaraderie that we enjoy each other and we enjoy being there. And at the same time, we are getting healthier, happier, confident.
My name is Tony Posey, and I'm a captain for Grand Traverse Metro Fire Department. We've been members at the Y for a little over a year. In July 2015, our daughter Caitlin, who was 6 years old at the time, was diagnosed with ALL, which is acute lymphoblastic leukemia. It was something that was progressing over time for her, building up with different symptoms. We had been in and out of the doctor's office in Traverse City. They did some blood testing, called us the day after the blood testing and told us that we needed to pack bags and head to DeVos Children's Hospital in Grand Rapids. We're a big boating family, and Caitlin was always wanted to be in the water. So we would be out on the lakes every weekend. She would be swimming with us. When she was diagnosed with leukemia, one of the things that they did for her treatment is put a port in her chest with a central line to her heart. And one of the issues with that central line is a bacterial infection. So probably one of the most crushing things for her as a 6-year-old with that port placed was the fact that she couldn't go in a body of water because of the possible risk of bacterial infections. One of the things they did tell us was that she could use a chlorinated pool. The Y stepped up. The Y wanted to extend a membership to our family for a year at no cost, which was extremely, we were extremely grateful for that. It was a huge boost for Caitlin to know that she could still be able to swim, even if it wasn't in one of the local lakes here, she could still get in the water. The Y gave us an opportunity to be able to do something together as a family. Having the opportunity to be able to come here and have something for her to do, but at the same time for Sarah and I to have something to do is huge.
Neither fast nor graceful, so don't expect much. Hi, I'm Dave Moore, and I started coming to the Y the first week this lovely pool behind me opened. The first week I started, I could barely do 10 laps, and I was about 70 pounds heavier than I am today. Over the last year and a half, I've managed to work my way up to 80 laps a day, and really enjoy it. I was in horrible shape when I started. My blood pressure was out of the roof, my cholesterol level was crazy, and I had suffered a little depression from injuries that I'd received over the years, some of which I incurred in the military. I suffered from chronic pain, and headaches and a few other elements, but the Y's really helped me overcome a lot of those. I'm not a big fan of medication, so it was either lay down and die or get up and move. And so I got up and moved and came to the Y. And one of the things that I realized as I was struggling with my pain was looking around at all the other veterans and what was happening with them and what they were doing and what was happening to friends of mine who were veterans. And many of them became dependent on drugs and committed suicide and couldn't deal with life. And I thought, I can be like those guys, or I can be like the ones that are succeeding. One of the things that I discovered when I got in the pool was that I really couldn't make my legs work with my arms when swimming forward on my chest, and I couldn't swim an entire lap with just my arms, so I had to figure out a way to keep swimming. I figured out that I could swim one way with my arms and flip over and swim the other way back with my legs and just keep going. And you're not real fast when you do that, but you sure burn a lot of calories. I've had a lot of people here compliment me, help me, and encourage me, including one of my friends that I made here, Greg Pash, who's been instrumental in helping me improve the way that I swim. I'm still not graceful and I'm still not fast, but I'm pretty dedicated. So thanks to everyone who's helped me.
Hi, my name is Marin. I really like to play at the YMCA summer camp because it's really fun. They have lots of activities. When I come to summer camp, I walk into the gym and everyone is playing. Every group has a campsite. Every campsite looks different. There's even some very old campsites, and they're really cool. Sometimes we go in this room to read silently. Sometimes the counselors will read to you. It's actually quite fun to read. I've been coming to camp for 2 years in a row. Sometimes there's new people, sometimes there's old people. I have millions of friends here. The counselors, 2 or 3 are in each group. They help you with stuff like a teacher would, but they are as teachery as a teacher would be. Miss Abby, she's really nice. She's one of my favorite counselors besides Mr. Thomas. We go to field trips every Thursday in camp. Oh, my favorite field trip, that would probably be to the Cherry Festival. There's 1,000 things that I could name that they helped me with. They've made me a better person and being ready for school. Once I get in school, it's man, I want to go back to the YMCA.
My name is Gretchen MacArthur. I have 3 children here at the Y, and we've been here since early 2013. I have a 3.5, almost 4-year-old, a 20-month-old, and a 3-month-old here. So I've got 3 in multiple rooms. We've gone through a lot with the Y. We've seen different providers come through, and I can't say enough about, waterfall starts coming, about the people that love my kids every single day. When I can't love them, be right next to them, these guys do a wonderful job. I think when you have an in-home or a one-on-one or any sort of a daycare center like that, you don't really get that group here. Here's how to use manners, here's how to share, wait your turn. But at the same time, when they're in with their group of friends, I think they learn more then too. They've got, there are 5 people sitting next to them, and they have to learn all of that. Everything that we instill with our kids at home is reinforced here too. So it's not a clash by any stretch of the imagination. Besides my kids having some really, really fantastic friends, we've really gotten to know a lot of the families here, and we moved up here about 8 years ago. Really, I had a small amount of family in town, so we had no friends up here. And within the last 3 years, I've made some fantastic friends that, not only do we get together with the kids, we might use those as an excuse to have a play date, when really it's time for, the moms to hang out or for the dads to hang out. So, it's given me the ability to be able to continue working. I love my kids with all my heart, but I'm not a stay-at-home mom. I can't do it. It's not in me. So it gives us a wonderful place to have our kids. It gives us some great friendship, and it gives our kids that additional friendships as well, too.
My name's Courtney Jerome, and we have one child here at the Child Development Center. He's 14 months old. He's been here for a handful of months, and we have another one on the way who'll be starting in a few months as well. Shortly after we found out that I was pregnant, we started looking for what child care services were available in the area, and we were waitlisted everywhere, and we are so happy that we are here. We had originally thought that an in-home daycare would be the best fit for us because of a one-on-one attention. We found out here at the Child Development Center, so much better one-on-one personal attention to our son. And the teachers are phenomenal. They are so great. We truly feel like our son is loved, and they enjoy playing with him, learning with him, teaching him things, introducing him to new activities. It's just really wonderful.